Hey, what's up everybody on YouTube? It's Corey Bakon. And today I want to share with you how I like to do a skin tight fade with a textured top and a beard trim. All using the wonderful products from Paul Mitchell's Maverick Barbering line. Check it out. To start this look, I'm going to separate the top into a clean section before I start my clipper work. Finding the recession point is important for giving good balance to the overall look. I have my detachable blade clipper with a 000 blade to begin clipper and comb to remove the bulk of the hair and create the foundation shape of the haircut. Keeping the comb in a secure position while cutting with the clipper is key. Also, making contact with the comb to make a clean cut. Once the foundation shape is set, I'll double check my section before I start the fade. I begin with the number 3 guard to take the hair closer to the head. I use light strokes that don't follow the head shape. This keeps the shape square. Using the comb and the guard together will protect length and maintain the shape. I also use the corner of the guard or blade to chip and corner all throughout the fade. I then use my 000 blade to set the fade guide, keeping in mind the desired end result and the head shape. I try to keep my clipper blade coming off the head when I'm making the fade guide. This makes it easier to blend out. After the guide is set, I use my number 2 guard to begin the blend out. Using chipping and cornering, I slowly work the blend down. While working with the clipper, I always make sure I leave length at the parietal. Next, I use the 1.5 guard. This is where I can really begin to see a difference of the fade line. Depending on the texture of the hair, you will see a different effect of the 1.5 guard. Next up is the number 1 guard. You'll notice the movement of my hand becomes very slight with the next 3 guards. I'm basically chipping away at the fade line. With the 0.5 guard, movement of the clipper arm becomes important as I chip and corner at the fade line. The arm movement along with chipping and cornering is what takes the line out as I work. I continue this technique with the 0 guard, adding a little bit of guard and comb work to balance out everything. Now, with no guard, I taper the sideburn area and remove any dark spots at that length, which will give me a nice, clean number 1 finish. Now I'm going to use the trimmer to start to bald out the fade. While I do this, I continue to follow the fade silhouette. Doing this gives me the option to go shorter and have control over density issues, still using chipping and cornering while I smooth out the head. I finish up using the foil shaver for a skin tight end result, all while honoring the fade and head shape. As I move to the top portion, I spray down the hair and create separation at the apex of the head. I clean up any imperfections and blend the parietal. also point cut any dark spots that show up after wetting the hair. I'm going to use square layers to blend the crown into the back. I set a foundation using my finger angle to blend, and then continue using a traveling guide around the back portion of the head. I clean up any disconnected pieces and then move on to the apex. I use the crown section as a guide and point cut the entire top of the head. I point cut the blend into the parietal and continue this technique for the entire top section. Depending on how much texture you want in this haircut will be determined by how deep you point cut. Shallow points, more texture on the ends. Deeper points will give you more airiness and movement. I'm going for airiness and movement. Next, I use MVRCK grooming spray to give me a flexible, lightweight hold that is great for detailing and dry cutting. I use my 413 brush to tousle the texture and bring it into shape, and then move into using my hand to scrunch and just let the natural formation of texture happen. I detail and refine my haircut to add texture and bring it all together before using one of my favorite products of all time, MVRCK Dry Paste. It's great for adding a soft grit and pliable hold to any textured haircut, allowing me to shape and define without any residue or tacky feeling to the hair or my hands. This guy needs to clean up his beard to complete his look, so I start by defining the lip line. I then use my clipper to mold the outside lines to create a shape that complements the face. I then blend the length into the fade before detailing with my scissors. Finish him off with some beard and skin lotion by MVRCK, and he's ready to hit the streets. So how did you like that finish? I used the MVRCK grooming spray to bring the texture out. I used the dry paste to finish it off and just detail that texture, all while leaving it still pliable and touchable, and really looked good. And sealed the deal with the beard using the beard and skin lotion to just give it a nice natural shine. If you like this video, like the video down below and subscribe. And follow the wonderful world of Paul Mitchell Professional. Have a wonderful day.